Greetings, nature lovers! This is the TK-Force, the team-killing force of nature himself, and we're back with more Dungeons of Dredmor. Now, I've done some, stuff here, off-camera. Not much. I just decided to... I finally, spent some of my steel and iron reserves, and got a lot of crossbow bolts. I made some Tesla's bolts, some clockwork drill bolts, some fire bolts. We had a lot of acid bolts. I've made some acid bottle bolts, and I went back to some bolt machines. Yes, the word bolt will be in this part many a time. Bolt, bolt, bolt. So I went back to some bolt vending machines and bought some bolt of squids and some bolts of mass destruction. We still have plenty of money, and I figured out what the problem was, where we almost died to the second zoo in the last set. The problem was pretty much that I used a bolt on the first zoo and kind of refused to use a bolt of squid on the second zoo, which was silly. We had enough. I mean, using a bolt of squid really helps thin the herd in a zoo, so yeah, I really should have used one rather than risk dying. That was stupid. It won't happen again, because this is level 8. That means this is like, I mean, we only have 3 levels to go through now, including this one. We're so close. We're not going to take any chances. That's why I made so many bolts. Basically, I made bolts until we ran out of tinkering parts. I could have made more tinkering parts with, various ingots and whatnot, but I figured we'll keep some in reserve still. I mean, this is a lot of bolts to go through. That's right, the theme of this set is basically drink a shot every time I say the word bolts or bolt. Retroactively as well, so now that I've told you about the game, you have several dozen shots to take. Anyway, this level is kind of easier than level 7 was anyway. Let's kill this guy who's just standing right here, shall we? It's kind of easier, so we're not all that threatened by it, but we'll take it somewhat seriously. We don't want to die stupidly. We don't want to die at all. We're getting so close to end game. Might as well use a bolt here. Soften him up a little so that we can take him down. Oh, I get the bolt back. I'm kind of hoping to shoot through these bolts. I mean, there's only 4 skull bolts. I could have bought a few more at the vending machine, but since we can't make them to replenish them, why money? Why bother? Let's just get another inventory space. Ah, this looks like a job for acid bottle bolt right there. We'll just let them wander on through the acid a little. Accendo! Finish you! Attack you! Attack you again! The acid has softened them up, so that's awesome. That worked out for us. We can walk around the acid here. Oh, this is the perfect opportunity to open our Lutefisk cube. Stick it over there. Oh, time to make some lockpicks too. Toss the booze in there. Ooh, some more smoked applewood cheddar cheese. We need that. We kind of ran through it on the last dealie. Dealie, I mean level. By level, I mean dungeon level. By dungeon level, I mean the thing we went through on the last set, the floor of the dungeon, you know? The dealie? You know what I mean, people. You know what I mean. Let's soften this guy up. Let's see if we can soften that guy up. Let's finish this guy off. Let's... he's fine. Let's back up a little. Nah, just come here, guys. Come here and let me ask you a question. Can you people believe I have not made that pun during this entire run? I have not made that pun during this entire run? That rhymes, which is wonderful. It's excellent when things rhyme. At least I don't think I've made the ask you a question pun during this run. But, you know, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I guess we're following this wall here. This one. An anvil, that will come in handy, potentially. Maybe, sorta, kinda. Maybe not. Soften you up with a bolt. See, we're using our bolts willy-nilly now. We're not, you know, fooling around. We're softening people up with bolts and everything. Smelt. More iron. Good. We ran through a lot of iron making all those bolts. Maybe I should go down here, look around a little. Empty flask. Can be loot fisk. Scale mailed armor. Might as well pick that up for selling purposes. Not that we really need the money anymore. Ooh, copper. We do need copper. That's an important component for keeping us in bolts. Don't really need that cheese log. I have the sneaking suspicion there will be nothing in this bookcase. Yep. Alrighty. Let's make some more lockpicks and head through here. Ooh, bronze. Nice. Take care of this mustache. This was a pretty pointless room, area, thing. Oh well. Oh, more lockpicks and try this door. Let's soften you up. Let's soften you up. Oh, good. We're out of that type of bolt. I will choose Firebolt, because that's probably the one that's least important to us. Only reason I made it was to get rid of brass piping. Yeah, that worked out nicely. Because brass piping otherwise was just taking up inventory room. Oh my. Oh goodness, that's a hero guy. Hero guys deserve a clockwork drill bit. They just do. Non-hero guys deserve Firebolt. And now the hero guy deserves a smack with my axes. Nice. That went well. More Firebolts. Just willy-nilly into the crowd. There you go, guys. Welcome to die! There we go. Another bolt for you, sir. I will not run out of bolts. I have plenty for all. Enjoy them. And why I'm letting him walk to me is so that he gets a little burn damage along the way. And we got a Firebolt back. figured we'd get a few more back, but it doesn't really matter. They're not really important to us. More lockpicks is important to us, though. Always. We're getting some traps that aren't, like, automatically identified now. Interestingly enough. By that, I mean it's got the little outline thing, but at least we're still disarming them. I mean, obviously we should be still disarming them. We have an amazing trap affinity. Come to me, and wow, you survived. Not cool, dude. Surviving is not cool. All the kids are just, you know, not doing that nowadays. There we go. Booze. This is an interesting booze. It actually gives you a buff. And if our magic regen was not so in the crapper because of the heavy types of armor we're wearing, then it would be a cool buff for us because it eats a mana every 5 rounds, and that would be infinite since we don't use our mana. But our mana regeneration is so in the toilet that it's actually not infinite. It will run out eventually and drain our mana. Should we take it anyway, though? Should we take it with us anyway? We've got inventory room now, and it's kind of like another buff potion with a long duration. Yeah, we're gonna take it just for kicks. Some steel boots. I'm gonna take them and put them in this little box just because it'll look awesome under the armor there. Look, it's like a little 2 full suits there. That's cool. Not time for more lockpicks. Time to open. Ooh, sir. Ah, ha ha ha. This is the helm we've been looking for, people. This is the helm we've been looking for. Definitely. Okay. Actually, let's put them both down. Take a look. 2 piercing resistance versus 1 piercing resistance. 8 block versus 6. 6 armor absorption versus 3. I mean, it's got a lot of other penalties to it, but it also gives us an extra counter chance, some extra stubbornness. All in all, this is the best helmet for our character. We'll take the Runed Iron helmet with us because yeah, it served us well. We'll put it in a brack shop. We'll when we find a brack shop. You know, oh, this is cool. This is a cool helmet. I was hoping for that. We'll enchant that. That'll be the next thing we enchant, I think. I don't like following this wall. It's not going around the outside of the dungeon so much as I normally like to go around outside of the dungeon. So I'm gonna try this door. Lutefisk. Cool. Kill you. Lutefisk. Lutefisk. Much Lutefisk to be had. Bling Mine. It'd be hard to trick an enemy into that there. I guess I could take it somewhere and trick an enemy into it. I really can't be bothered though, so it can be Lutefisk. Ooh, we've got a brack shop now. Looks like. Yeah. What has he got for sale? Bronze, no. No. He's got some pretty cool stuff, but oh, Nothingness Orb. Those are fantastic if you're a spellcaster. We're not.